In this video, we will be looking at Unigrid, a project that aims to become the one true decentralized internet. The internet is perhaps the biggest technology of the last 2 centuries, and it shows as it has dramatically altered the lifestyle of the average human. We pretty much can do nothing without it. That also means it's one of the most contested battlefronts of different forms of technology, as it is dominated by applications and softwares, as well as connectivity protocols that aim to improve user experience in the industry. In fact, we cannot rubbish the role that the internet has played in the growth of cryptocurrencies and other digital currencies, many of which would have never succeeded without the widespread use of the internet. However, it has grown so big that a lot of the deficiencies have risen in the entire infrastructure, particularly in the place of speed, security, monetary value, and social risk. And usually, when such happens to a type of technology, people begin to seek alternatives to replace it. However, you might agree that the internet has become nearly as essential as the air we breathe, and we all need something like the World Wide Web to replace it. To even execute a replacement technology for the internet, you'll need the internet itself to implement such a grand project. So, what does this say? The world needs projects that would be efficient in solving the many inadequacies of the current internet. And as of now, only the crypto industry has the much needed answers to this question. We've had many crypto projects like the Internet Computer try to offer a more decentralized internet, and now I want to introduce you to Unigrid, an all-new internet protocol that aims to outdo the likes of ICP in deploying blockchain technology to solve some of the challenges that users have to cope with when using the internet. The first mission of Unigrid is to attain the open and distributed network that the original internet was supposed to be. It was designed to be decentralized, and you and I can have access to data and services without any security concerns whatsoever. However, the whole system is riddled with schemes of many big businesses that operate the largest data centers. Their large data centers allowed them to possess monopolies of user information, and they have unprecedented control of what goes in and out of the internet. Unigrid comes in as the conceived decentralized consensus-driven, well-structured blockchain network that will serve as a remedy to the ailing internet. With Unigrid, users do not have to worry about their private data being stored, controlled, or manipulated by these big businesses who hold a central control over the data, and while it may not be open to external attacks from hackers, user data is vulnerable to admins who store it, and they can use it for profit against the wishes of the users. Even when you have rescinded access to their data, you can unknowingly be having your data framed while it is in the trust of these businesses, because you expect them to store and keep the information and data safe and permanently secured. Another thing that Unigrid aims to contend with is the unusual congestion that occurs on the current internet. This is caused mostly by the continuous centralization of data and sometimes the routes of data distribution into few centers in existence, often becoming completely obstructed during peak hours. Unigrid uses a distributed network of nodes in a decentralized manner. It operates without the usual need of many crypto projects to secure the interest of many commercial businesses that need funding and often deploy strict internal control of their underlying intellectual property. However, Unigrid is a more open solution that is guaranteed to obtain long-term sustainable adoption. How does it aim to improve decentralization? Unigrid uses a series of decentralized sporks that allow service nodes the liberty of voting on developments across the network to further improve the way the network operates. So, it is these service nodes that control and manage all of the network's properties. The roles of the nodes encompass overseeing budget proposals, managing governance funding, and collaterals contributed by service nodes in a decentralized version by the network of nodes as a whole. The role of enforcement is placed in the capacity of the core management of the Unigrid Foundation. Data on the network is stored on specialized service nodes known as grid nodes. These special nodes provide communication channels and storage space for other users within the network. Other nodes interact with these grid nodes by sending shards which contain records of their activities to grid nodes. The nodes then combine to provide a network-wide system that handles information held by users and their businesses. It also acts as a domain registry and for web hosting. This is how the network becomes open for everyone, maintains privacy, and is more efficient. As you'd expect, the network offers its own system rewards for the activities of the nodes that operate in the ecosystem. The Unigrid network uses a naive approach to adjust the rewards that grid nodes receive when they perform work for the network, allowing the network to democratically adjust the reward structure. The network does not allow grid nodes to control how much they want to get rewarded for their services. Instead, the nodes collectively adjust rewards based on the amount of available resources on the network and the current minting rate in new blocks. As things stand, Unigrid's unique infrastructure has attracted investment of about $25 million from alternative investment group Gem Digital as a major stakeholder in the Unigrid network to see that it comes to fruition. That's bigger than what any new crypto project has received in funding in recent times, and that confirms the promising nature of the network. So I took a little look at what the platform's native cryptocurrency would be utilized for. The native cryptocurrency of Unigrid is known as the UGD coin. It works as functions such as web hosting purchases, domain purchases, and data storage purchases. Now, what this means is that for every individual or business that wants to use the Unigrid network, they would have to purchase a significant amount of UGD coins to access the network's cloud computing systems. I found that the network's technology is an upgrade on the likes of Google Drive and Amazon Web Services, better known as AWS, and that its prices are cheaper. It offers more privacy and greater security due to being fully decentralized and sharded. It also means no more illicit use of data or data breaches. It can do the work of both and much more. It is also widely accessible to users across the globe with little to no geo restrictions whatsoever. Everyone can freely hook storage capacity up to the network and earn proportional UGD coins. This project will be making its way into the crypto market with the formal launch of its cryptocurrency, UGD coin. To this end, the development team has put out a launchpad of this project known as the NFPad. It is the system's own utilization platform that won't just be an avenue to launch the UGD coin, but also allow other developers to build and launch new crypto projects. Developers can easily submit projects to NFPad and just direct users to the project via all their social media platforms. As an investor, you and I can also navigate the network's list of top-tier projects and choose those worth investing in for maximum profits. If you have always been longing to buy cryptocurrencies when it is still fresh from the oven, this is your best chance, as you can easily buy the coins in the seed round. Beyond that, it also serves as a platform of education for those looking to learn more about the ever-evolving crypto industry. The UGD token is currently pegged for sale in its seed round for a meager price of about 30 cents. This cost price reflects the degree of expectations that are tied to the coin and the project in its entirety. Upon launch, the coin will launch at about $1 per UGD. The seed fund sale is starting on the 26th of November 2023. And you can easily access this via the link provided in the description below. Other information that could be necessary for you to know is that the seed fund is expected to last for about 96 hours alone, and the community round will fill up the first 48 hours of sales. If there is still enough allocation available, then the interested public can buy. The total amount of what will be available for the seed fund round is yet to be disclosed. And I also don't have any specific info on the total amount the project wants to raise in this round. However, you can keep your eyes out on the NFPad for the necessary info as the seed fund round approaches. When will the project launch? It will launch on the first quarter of 2024. The year where we expect there to be a major bull run, and Unigrid might just be one of the key opportunities that will be available to crypto investors.